Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's Beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Dempsey's Brewing. They're down in Georgia. This is your Black Heart Russian Imperial Stout. This thing comes in, I think, 8% alcohol by volume. I have had some of, and it also says 90 IBUs. That's a lot of IBUs. Big time IBUs. That's like a double IPA. Usually they're not quite that big. Not for an 8%er. I've seen a little bit more than that when you're getting into the 12, 13, 15%ers. But 90 IBUs, that's a lot for 8% RIS. This was sent to me by my brother Rico. And he writes, Dempsey's your Black Heart 8% Russian Imperial Stout with 90 IBUs. Brewery's out of Atlanta, Georgia. But it's brewed at Thomas Creek Brewery in South Carolina. Guys, I have done some Thomas Creek breweries, and I find those guys' beers very transitional. Not something that I would typically pick up. He said he bought a 4-pack of this back in 2015. He thinks it was around 10 bucks. You don't see a vintage year on this. It could be a 2015 or older. I reviewed this beer about 4 years ago, he's telling me. I didn't go back and look or check what grade I gave it or whatever. We're going to just review it off the cuff here and see what I think of it now. My palate has changed considerably over the years, so let's see what I think of it right now. And he's thinking it's at least a 2015 or older. We're in 2018 now. Today is the 13th of February, so let's see how it's aged and see if my opinion has changed or it's still the same. Let's see if there's anything else here. We've got the IBUs, the ABV, and we got the vintage. Commercial description says here, 8%, your Black Heart Russian Imperial Stout is not for the faint of heart, combining a silky mouthfeel with a balanced rally found in this style. This is truly a luxury befitting even your royal highness. So, we shall see. We shall see. And like I said, I've told you this 100 times probably. Beer tastes are very subjective. If I don't like it, you may love it. If I love it, you may not like it. So don't base your decision on whether you buy a beer or not from what I say. Try it for yourself. If you don't want to buy a 4-pack of it, buy one. Give it a try. If you like it, you can go back and buy more. So that's everything. We've got everything. Everything but opening up and tasting it. So let's do that now. Not much hiss. I mean, just barely got a hiss out of that. Into the glass we go, guys. We're going to pour this down the center. Food pairing says general chocolate dessert digestive. Glass, right, a pint back or not tumbler snifter. I got my favorite tulip glass. It says here can be settled for a long period of time. So, as you've seen, I poured it straight down the middle and got absolutely no head. It didn't have hardly any hiss. A little undercarbonated in my opinion. Over to the light, it is pitch black, guys. I'm not getting any light at all. Very reminiscent of what a stout usually looks like. To the nose we go. Rich roasted malt, maybe a hint of licorice in there. Molasses. And that's about all I'm getting right now. Not a lot of other aromas in there, guys. I'm hoping it's, I don't think it's flat. It had enough carbonation to tell me it's not flat. Well, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Decent. I mean, nothing is overwhelming me or blowing my hair back right now, guys. I will say the alcohol is well hidden for 8%. A little lackluster in all the tastes and aromas right now to me. Right now, everything's kind of subdued. Nothing is standing out more than anything else. Little lackluster right now, but it's right out of the fridge. Let's let it warm up. I'll let her taste it, and I'll sip on it for a little bit and see if anything comes out, any dark fruit or anything like that, or I'll get any more aromas or tastes as it comes up to room temperature. So let's do that before I leave you mouth or say anything I might regret. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Okay beer. I mean, it's decent. I mean, it's not outstanding or world class or anything like that. It may come from Horace Brewery at Thomas Creek. These guys are known for producing a lot of transitional type beers, guys. I hate to mouth anybody, but I did some of their beers many moons ago and nothing stood out. They were fairly transitional. And as far as I'm concerned, an old Rasputin beats us to death. But it's an okay beer. Now it's warmed up, I'm getting roasted malt. I will say the 90 IBUs, it doesn't taste that bitter. But other than that, I don't have anything positive to say. It's not bad, it's not off-putting, there's no off flavors, but pretty mediocre to me. And I hate to say that. It's definitely not an A beer, final chug. They do give us the information on the bottle as far as ABV and IBUs, but I don't see a vintage on it anywhere, so we don't know what year it is. They do have a code here on the side of the bottle that says O5 1S dash, it's kind of hard to see, looks like it's 036BO, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean, guys. I'd have to take Rico's word for it. He thinks it's at least a 2015 or older. Probably not something I would buy. Like I said, old Rasputin beats this to death. But I do think it's a B beer, and that's what I'm going to give it. 85 for me, guys, right down the middle of the B range. Probably going to go against the grade on this one. Nothing stood out to make it impressive to me, guys. So, over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 3.97. I'm not going quite that far. That's a B plus number. I don't think it's a B plus beer. I think it's B beer. That's where I'm going to put it. They need to put a vintage on it so we know what year it is somewhere other than some kind of silly ass code that you can't make heads or tails out of. Over to Untapped, they have it at 3.84, which is also B plus. I'm not going there, guys. I don't think it's a B plus beer. I think it's a B beer, and that's where I put it, 85. So, if you've had this one from O'Dempsey's, this is your Black Heart Russian Imperial Stout. Let me know what you think. I think there are much better Russian Imperial Stouts out there than this. It's my opinion, though. So, if you had it, let me know. Let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow.